asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. You know my color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, it's Cunningham. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Trying to lay one up deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Fitzpatrick. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. They'll run on first down. Dickerson will get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds. Regular.
From the 36, Fitzpatrick, complete, the tight end Kelsey. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick, Ebron caught left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math. I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Third and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after 1. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Fitzpatrick. And that is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Jackson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. That's caught by Jackson. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Even they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here's Cunningham. Buying time to his left. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. To throw on 3rd down. Cunningham eluding the pressure right. Man open, it's Moss, complete.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Steps away to his left. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Down right around the 25.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
Let's go, fellas.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Fitzpatrick on first down. And this one's incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Ebron with it over the middle. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Dancing to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now Cunningham. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run here with Bo. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run again with Jackson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. It's Husky. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Husky.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Cunningham to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Patrick Willis. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. Oh, wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. First down, Fitzpatrick. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Back now at Ford Field. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. Herman Moore. And he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense... And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
I want to take your role, partner, but up in the 4th quarter and going for it on 4th down and picking it up. How about that?
A big chance. That's why football is not for the faint of heart. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is caught. He hits more. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, after that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Watch the screen. Pass.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
57's the 180. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Fitzpatrick. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Fitzpatrick to throw. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.